Is now the worst possible time to start a new business? We've just got through COVID, so it's now September 2022. COVID is kind of still here, but the last 2 years have been pretty tough with COVID, and now we're heading into a recession, or we're already in a recession, depends on your point of view. Is now a good time to be starting a business? Why not? Why not? Do you know, you'd probably be considered crazy to start a business right now in the current economic climate, but do you know what? That's the thing with starting a business. I think obviously you do have to consider things like the economic climate and what's happening in the world today, but Pets to Places, we carried on throughout lockdown. So when in March 2020, when the very first lockdown happened, 23rd of March 2020, the entire world shut down. Everybody was locked in at home. Pets to Places, we carried on going because we're an essential service provider. So my rule of thumb is, if the vets is open, we're open. So actually in the first 3 months of the lockdown of COVID hitting the UK, well, the world obviously, we had a 70% increase in new customers in the first 3 months. So that's pretty big business. Obviously the vets were still open because they're an essential service for pets, and then the people that don't drive or have no way of getting there, you know, they still needed us to take them to the vet. So we survived throughout COVID, and we will survive throughout the recession because our customers generally are elderly or less able people who, you know, if their animals need to get to the vet, they're going to take them. How many of us have noticed, I personally have noticed, my dog food has gone almost doubled in price. It's gone up about 21, 22 pounds. So it was 38.99 a month, a bag, sorry, and now it's gone up to 57 or 60. I think it's gone up to £60 a bag, which is a huge increase. But I'm not gonna stop giving my dogs that food because that's the food that my dogs have been eating for the last 9 years. So if anything, I will go without something so that my dogs can still carry on eating what they're used to. Now, how many other pet lovers are there like me in the UK who will go, I will literally starve so that my pet can have what they need? And it's exactly the same in our industry. You know, people are still taking their pets to places because that's where the pets need to go, and people aren't going to put their pets second. Obviously you've got the portion of people who are unfortunately giving their pets up to rescue, but a major part of the UK will not give up their pets. They will carry on going, which is why we haven't really been affected. If anything, in the first half of this financial year, our turnover has increased by 50%. So if you're going to be in a business right now, being in the pet taxi business is a pretty good one to be in. So why not pop over to my website, which is www.pets2places.co.uk. That's pets, P-E-T-S, the number 2, places, P-L-A-C-E-S.co.uk. And yeah, find out more about being a Pets to Places franchisee. I'm Claire Harris, founder of Pets to Places. Thanks for listening. Bye.